and welcome to The Beauty Shaman. So today it is sunny out and it looks like spring is on the way. It is the end of March as I'm filming this, and we have had an enormous amount of snow here in Colorado. We had a 3-day airport shutdown, I can't remember how many feet of snow it was. It was like epic. I actually was stuck in Atlanta, but in any case, it is so sunny and I'm so excited. I actually got up and went for a run today because I was like, oh my God, sunshine. I'm so happy. So I wanted to really focus today on bright and sunny, happy things. We've had a lot of grim things in America. And for those of you internationally as well, I know it's been a very sobering, somber time, 2020, even early 2021. We're all hoping everything picks up and does better, and it seems like the wheels are turning. But in any case, I really want to focus on bright and sunny and happiness and colorful makeup and being beautiful and all those great things that women bring to the world. So to do that, I have purchased, this is my own purchase, okay, Chantecaille. So this is a eyeshadow palette from Chantecaille. If you've not heard of Chantecaille, I've actually loved this brand for a really long time. It's a UK-based brand. I used to live in the UK. And I've admired them for a long time. They are based in botanicals, so it's clean beauty, which is phenomenal. And their product is just gorgeous, okay? It's just beautiful, and I'm so excited to open this box and show you these eyeshadows. This is called Polar Ice Palette. So it's very sheer, beautiful, but color, which I love. As older women, I think it's really important that we, get out of black, gray, brown, brown makeup and really be adventurous, right? Try something new. So this is the brand we're going to really focus on today, is Chantecaille. I'm going to show you how to use this, or some ideas, some suggestions on how to use this, and also a bit about the Chantecaille brand, which I am very much in support of what they're doing and their product. So before we get started, please visit my website at thebeautyshaman.com. Use the code SB10 for 10% off everything in my store. And also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can continue to make great content for you here on YouTube, okay? Let's get started. Before we open the box, what kind of tea are you drinking? So in my lovely cup today, I actually have water mixed with a little bit of sugar-free cranberry juice, which I know sounds really gross, but it's actually super yummy and it's great. It keeps my throat clear when I'm speaking so much in front of a camera. So let's take a sip and get moving. Okay, so a little bit about Chantecaille. Chantecaille is actually, I think I said in the intro, it's UK-based, but they also have a lot of causes that they're really involved in, which I think are just wonderful. And I wanted to refer to some of them because I think it's important to really align ourselves with brands that are aware, that are conscious when it comes to the world around us, and also are recyclable, non-toxic, like all those sort of positive elements that are really hitting mainstream, which I'm so excited about. But Chantecaille, they have a lot of different, groups that they support. So I'm just going to rattle off a few of them just so that you know, and you'll definitely check out their website at chantecaille.com, and I'll put it here in the lower thirds. But they have one for butterflies, which, as you know, butterflies is a huge issue now. Orphaned elephants, hummingbirds in the Amazon, Asian elephants. They've got like 10, okay? So this is just a taste of what they're involved in, which I love that they're looking at global issues. I think it's important for us as older women to really bring that to society, which is that we are realize the interdependence of all of us, that if I'm affected with something, that also affects everybody around me. We can't just say, well, that's happening over there, it doesn't affect us. It does. Everything affects everybody. And I think that independence and interdependence, that sort of play, right? It's a dance, right, in our lives of how we give to others. And as women, we tend to be very giving. That's part of our nature. And I'm definitely one of those people who can overgive very easily. But I think having that, understanding that interconnectedness and also understanding our own worth and value and independence is a very important part of life. And I don't believe we have this all figured out. It's definitely a dance. So I would love to hear your take on this as we kind of move forward with the video today. You're in your comment section just about that interplay and where you are with that. I mean, I'm constantly working on balancing those elements. Okay. So anyway, that's my idea for the day, I guess you could say. All right. So let's do some makeup. All right. Let's open Chantecaille, because I'm very excited about this palette. I've actually have dipped into it because I can't help myself. I can't get something in the mail and not open it. Like, how is that possible? All right, so when I open it up, it looks like this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my God, it's so pretty. I just love pretty things so much. I'm just such a pretty thing person, you know? I like pretty jewelry. My friend Annie Gangle made all these. I'll put a link for her. You know how pretty, right? It's just pretty and shiny, and isn't that gorgeous? I just want to stare at this, you know? It's like, just love it. And then we open it up because we have to open it. Now, again, I have dipped in it a little bit because, I can't help myself. So here is, I'm actually going to do it this way. So here's all the colors. So I think this is just, oh, look how beautiful. Like, look at this teal. For some of you with darker skin, some of you with lighter skin can do this, but I would, oh my gosh, I would put this on darker skin in a heartbeat. So beautiful. This is a really nice kind of a little bit darker maroony color. I don't even know. It's like a mix, right? But isn't that beautiful? Purples, peaches, like what a great blend. And silver. Silver is awesome, just right dotted right in the middle, right? And some of you can put this all over your lid. I don't think I can get away with that. But anyway, and this one too. I love this. I had a photo shoot on Sunday where I did hair and makeup, and I used that on this. The girl was really young, but oh my God, it was just so beautiful. She had sort of a olivey complexion. In any case, this is what we're going to focus on. So starting off, let's get started with a little bit of prep, get my skin going. You know what? I'm just going to use some Vital C, some Image Vital C. What is that? So I love Vital C Image line. I've done a whole product review on it, and I'm just going to plump up my skin a little bit with this. Vitamin C is one of the best things you can use on your skin. Vitamin C is one of the most important things you need to take internally. I've done videos on that, as well as externally, using it in a really, really good serum. My favorite serum on the planet, which has the most, just a heavy-duty concentration of vitamin C that does absorb into the skin, is Truth Treatments. I love the Transdermal C Serum. I think if you're going to save money on skincare products and you want to know where to put your money, I think being frugal is very important right now. I'm super frugal right now, especially. But I think get a good serum. This is my favorite. It is not cheap. It's $199. It'll last you a couple months, but it's phenomenal. You need 2 drops and that's it. And it's loaded in vitamin C, and you really do notice the difference. These with Image, the Vital C line is also loaded with vitamin C. You can get their Vital C serum as well as moisturizer. It's not very expensive. Okay, so now we're going to put a little primer to keep your makeup on. So this is the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Primer, which I love. And I only use a small amount. You don't need very much of these products because they're really good products and they're concentrated. Okay, so now we're going to do some foundation. So this is MAC. This is Face and Body. This is C3. I was out in the sun because I had a photo shoot in Costa Rica. I know, be jealous, be very jealous. It was great. We were there for 7 days, and oh my God, was that ever amazing to get some sun after all of this, right? All the snow and cold, oh my God. For all of you viewers in warm climates, totally jealous. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit of concealer. So I'm going to use the Amazing Concealer, which I love. This is medium golden. I've had a few of you actually write to me and ask about this product. So you only need a very, very small amount of this. And you just put it only where you need it. And if you don't have a lot of discoloration, you don't need concealer. Concealer is only if you have discoloration and if you really want to brighten around your eyes. And it's a very simple way to brighten. You just go your skin color and slightly lighter. Or you can just go your skin color if you just want to hide darkness. Don't go, if you watch some Instagram makeup, is they go like a couple shades lighter. So you get this really light and much darker, like much more of a contrast. So that's a very particular look. It is not my favorite look, especially for older women. You just don't want contrasts, right? You really want things to be sort of smooth and without lines, and you want everything to be very diffuse. So I'm not a huge fan of that look. So I tend to go more with stuff that really matches your skin. I don't like a heavy makeup look. I just don't. I don't tend to gravitate that way. I'm much more of a minimalist. And see, I think I used too much. You can see I just went a little too heavy-handed there. All right, I'm also going to use this. I've got a little age spot here. Lovely. And I'm just going to tap that in. I use a 5% retinol on my age spots, and I do it like twice a week. I also have a 1% that I can use, but on me, I can use the 5%. I highly recommend that. If you start using it, you'll notice it does turn your skin slightly red because it's retinol, vitamin D. That's what it does. But you can just tap these in on the darkness. That's a freckle, so I'm going to leave that alone. But you just do slight tapping just to take that down. Okay, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrows a bit. I'm just going to use an eyeshadow. This matches, it's a cool brown, which matches my hair. I just colored it, so it's a little on the dark side right now. It'll lighten up over the next week. But anyway, I'm going to use this because it's a cool brown. It doesn't have any yellow in it, or a very small amount, which is important because my hair is a cool brown. And I'm just going to kind of extend my eyebrows a little bit. Okay, so that's it for my eyebrows. I just want to pull them up and out. See how that works? All right, so let's do a little bit of contour. Most of you, a great number of you don't even need contour. I will say that, especially the older you get, the more you can just shift out of contour. This is actually more of a bronzer. This is a Bobbi Brown product. It's called Medium, and it's got a really nice bronzy shade. So you can use contour and bronzer are two separate things. But I'm just going to use this one today because it's spring and we just want a little bit of warmth in our skin. So that's what this is for. And I just lightly blend it. And as we get older, we get these lovely things right here. So I'm just going to do this. So it helps to kind of minimize that. If you notice, I'm really not negative at all on aging. I actually think aging is wonderful. It's great to get older. You just look at the world differently. I feel like I'm so much more positive the older I get. So, you'll never catch me criticizing aging. I'm also going to put a little hydration on my lips because my lips are really dry right now. This is a Bobbi Brown lip balm. Turn that around. It's a really nice lip balm. As you can see, I mix it with other colors sometimes because it gives it a little bit of a shine, but it's really hydrating. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyes. I generally do eyes last, but not today. We're going to focus on the eyes, which is super fun. All right, so I'm going to start with this brush. This is a goat hair brush. So it doesn't, it's easy to blend with this brush. It's a stiffer hair. I like these kind of brushes if I'm not sure of the quantity I want to put on. So, try to stop showing you the camera. I'm going to actually take this color here, this peach color, and I'm going to go all over my lid with this color. This is how we're going to start. So I'm just going to take it and do like a wash. So it's one color. Now, as you can tell, these are very, very sheer. Now, if I wanted a thicker application of this, I would use a flathead brush, which looks like this. And that would really, really put a lot on, but that's not what I'm going for here. These are lovely sheer colors. They're just so pretty. Look at that. All right, so I'm going to use for eyeliner, I'm going to use a new Jane Iredale color. It's not new. They've had it for a while, but I just grabbed one. It's Amethyst. I just want to see if I like it or not, so I'm trying it out here. These are gel liners, and they're great. They're non-toxic. They come with a little brush in the lid, which I'm not going to use because I like a longer handle. So I'm going to just use a slanted brush here. You see that? It's easy to apply. And I'm going to use this right next to my eyeline. I mean, purple is great, right? And actually, purple is really in for spring 2021. If you look at a lot of the designers, I mean, there's massive amounts of purple eyeshadow everywhere. And purple and peach are so complementary. They're complementary colors. They really look nice together. So I'm just going to kind of lightly put this on. Just kind of work at it. I'm going to really diffuse this because I don't want it to be a heavy liner. Sorry, I got to pull my eye to get right there. All right, I'm going to blend this a little bit. So I'm just taking a little bit thicker of a blender brush, or you can use a pencil brush. Those also work really well to do this, but I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to kind of brush it up a little bit because I want to diffuse it. I want it to be really soft. especially on the outer edge here. I want just a lot of softness. Okay, so I've got the lovely amethyst liner done now, and it's blended. It's very soft, and I've got the lovely sort of Chantecaille peachy shimmer. Yay! All right, so now we're going to dip into this purple right here. I know you all have wanted that, right? There are many of you that were like, oh my God, look at that purple. So now we're going to take it. I'm just going to run it over the other side here. Take it up a little bit. I love subtlety. I'm a huge fan of subtlety in makeup. So this is really good. If you have green eyes or blue eyes, this is like a wonderful, actually if you have any color eye, brown eyes, what a pretty purple to just kind of pull into that liner a little bit. Isn't that lovely? Ooh, so pretty. So I love that light purple along with the darker liner. I'm actually going to we have a lot of shimmer going on. I feel like it's just a little too much shimmer. So we're going to take it down a notch with a little bit of a crease color like this. So this is just a warm tone to kind of play down some of the shimmer here. And I'm going to use a crease brush. And I'm just going to lightly put it in the crease. And what that does is it just warms it up just enough, right? Because we want to just blend that up. See, that's just going to take it down. So it's not quite so bright. I'm going to take a little bit of this purple that I used in the outer crease, and I'm going to put it underneath as well. So we're just going to layer that a little bit just on that outer edge. All right, so the last thing I'm going to use is this pink, because we're really doing like a pinky theme here. A little bit of peach pink, and I'm going to just tap my finger in that and go a little bit right here. It's just a very sheer, pretty color. And I'm not going to put any shimmer here, right? We've got lots of shimmer. We don't need any more shimmer. I'm going to do Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Oh, before I do that, I want to curl my lashes. So I'm going to use the Shiseido Lilash Curler because it's all about the eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to lips and cheeks. So I'm going to do a lip color here that's just a light, I actually don't know, this is a matte color, but I don't know what the name of it is. So I'll put that down below in the show more, click that and you'll have it. But it's a nice kind of, you know, summery peachy color. I think goes well with our theme. So I think this lip liner is a little bit too warm, so I want to go a bit cooler. This is called Berry by Lip Bar. It's a little lip gloss. This is called Boy Bite by MAC. So that's pretty. I like that. It just adds a little bit more oomph. I don't want my lips to get lost in everything, right? So I think that's really pretty. Okay, so my blush needs to be a warm blush because I have just everything is so cool toned. I want to do a bit of a warm. So this is MAC here. I use this on my eyes. This is called Melba. I'm just going to go right on my cheekbone and blend it up a bit. Just really give it a nice warm tug. Because sometimes if you go all cools, like pink tones, purples, you got to do something to warm it up a little bit. I think this is pretty. All right, so I need a little bit of powder just around my eyes. See how shiny that is? So I'm going to use Chanel, and it's broken, so it's like it's all shattered. All right, so this is a Chanel pressed powder in the Le Beige's line. So it's got a little bit of a warmth to it, which I like. Okay, ladies, so the hair is down. This is my summertime. Yay, it's summer with Chantecaille. So excited. So this is just I think a really fun summery look with all the purples and the shimmer on the eyes. But you have to tone down the shimmer as you get older with a little bit of matte powder contour around your eye area, and that your cheeks can't be too shiny, right? If we use all shiny products, we just looked really, really overdone. So you kind of want to pick. Although I do have nice shiny lips with my Boy Bait. Love that name, right? Like Boy Bait. Anyway, so I hope you like this. Please let me know your thoughts down below. This is just I just think it's super fun and pretty and colorful. I'm going to do more of these type of things because it's spring and why not? We're all done with being bland. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.